What's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. I know you can't, I know you probably saw a little bit more, but whatever. Alright, here's how to trade DGAZ and UGAZ like a pro. How you would do it like a pro. Alright, so first you need to get your, well, I have like a bunch of stuff. So, UGAZ, you're going to need three things. You're going to need the ETF UGAZ, you're going to need the ETF DGAZ, and then you're going to need natural gas K20. So, this is UGAZ. As you can see, I made a lot of purchases, buy and sell orders. Okay, boom. UGAZ today. NG. This is the natural gas today. You can see if you laid those two charts over, it'd come out to be pretty good. Pretty close, pretty similar. And it responds pretty well. Is it working? Alright, sorry gang. Alright, so, here's the thing. So you're going to need the RSI, and you're going to need to turn on the breakout indicators. So now, you can see that if it is good here, or if it's bad here, it goes down. So you can see the hours of the day. It's to trade between 7:30, so it's right here. Okay, so you can see, touched here, bottom RSI line. There's a breakout signal, jumped up. You always got to wait for confirmation. So you buy here. So here's what happens. You wait for confirmation, so that looks like it's going to go up. And then you go over to UGAZ, because that's the one. And now we have a upward trend right now. This is where it happens. And then you also have a breakout indicator here. So then you buy when there's confirmation. So right when it gets above this EMA line right here, you would buy, which is really gang. Sorry, gang. Had some issues with the stream thing. Alright, so what I said, UGAZ, you would buy right above this EMA line. Boom. That one push is 1.3%. Then, to confirm it's still going to go, if it's overbought, it's consolidating right now. So it creates an upward triangle pattern, which 3/4 of the time they break up, but in this case it broke down, and it's just a pullback. So it went like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. TD Ameritrade's being super slow right now. So an overall growth, I mean, I personally would have sold maybe right even here, right here, or right here. But if you were holding on to it, right there. And because that's the top of the RSI line. So now you see that it's really, really overbought. So consider selling it when it's between 60 and 70 RSI. So that's anywhere from here to here. So this little range right here. So now you can see that it does it again. There's a push up here, but there's no, you can see, it's 10:45 or something. Okay. It's 10. It's somewhere. Alright, it's right here. This is what it's talking about right here. So you can see that there's a really, really big push right here. There was a breakout indicator. But here's the thing. It didn't confirm, which means it didn't go above the EMA line. And that's what you need to be paying attention to. And then when you go back to UGAZ, look at 10:30 or something. It keeps getting rejected by it, and then all of a sudden it pushes down. And that's how it goes. But in that situation, you can see that you could go to DGAZ, which is the inverse. Now you can see I had it was a decent. I wasn't really paying attention. I thought it was going to get rejected by a middle VWAP, but it didn't because it was consolidating, but it pumped up. I was really quite disappointed about that. In 2 minutes more, I could have made another 2%, which is like $400 basically. And you can see, using it, see that this is a top. Basically, you just need to find a change of direction. And then if you find a change of direction in NGK20, you can buy the inverse of that, which is UGAZ and DGAZ. So you can see that right here. Okay, so it's looking really good. Let's just go here and see that there's a upward, basically a bounce up. It shows at 8 o'clock basically. Boom, you can see that it's starting to trend up. Goes past it, confirms its direction. As you can see, since it confirmed its direction, it's not going to go below for quite some time. So you can see here that it started to go below, but it didn't go below. And that's what you just need to trust about it. So here, this would be one, a pullback, and then another one. So if you bought here, and if you bought here, if you see that there's a change of direction, oh, it's going up, and then you can go UGAZ, you buy some at whatever, somewhere here, and then since it's so high, you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be overbought. You can take DGAZ back down, which I kind of did. I didn't really do it though. I didn't do it well. You can see that you can see that once it went up at I just get confused because it's like an alt day trading. Where is it? It's 5. It's somewhere. It's right here. So you can see that it took it up, and then all of a sudden, it starts going down. It starts getting rejected, which means it's trading under it, and then it starts to show signs of a push up. But if you had unlimited day trades, you would definitely. Oh, okay. You definitely buy, even though you'd lose maybe like 19%, a little bit of it. I would sell pretty much immediately because you can see there's a ton of consolidation, and then it just goes down. So that's this. It's a backwards. It does that basically. And then you can draw your resistance lines, but it doesn't really matter. See, it got rejected resistance here tons of times. So I'm going to walk through a trade with you. So we're just going to go back. NG. Let's go. No, NG. Alright, so you can see that it was basically, there's an upward pattern. It got rejected though. So now, at this very moment, I wouldn't buy because on DGAZ, it's very overbought. The Wi-Fi being really slow right now. Okay, you can see it keeps getting rejected, and it's trying to make a push up right now. It's not doing it. Tried to make one. Let's check the next 5 minutes. Oh, it got rejected again. Alright, so now you can see that there's another one on NG. I wouldn't trade anything yet besides DGAZ, and that's if you were expecting it. Dang, it's really lagging. Alright. Another 5 minutes. Not gonna do much. Alright. So you can see it broke pattern, which means it basically had a big push up, and it can push up even higher now that it's going. Alright, so it's still getting rejected. It still can't make higher highs. It made one large, and then it's going down. So now that you confirm the direction, you can just go into, like, DGAZ. See, that's kind of rough. And then wait for it to be at a good price, which means here, you basically just set an alert for it at the middle VWAP. Okay, so now it's at the middle VWAP. Dang it. What the heck is going on? Alright. Just gonna lift that in there. Just get filled. Alright, so now you can see that we're $13 down, pretty much. 5 minutes. Alright, that was quite rough. But I think it's going to continue to push. Oh, it continued to push. So it's all about waiting. So now you can see I'm like 425 up. So now I can just sell it. Boom, that's like another 400. But once you confirm a direction, it's really, really hard for the stock to change it. So like, alright, there's a push here. Big push right there. DGAZ had a pretty big push, which means it's creating a upward trend line, which means it's a good time to buy UGAZ. Alright, let's just average down here. Damn it, it's not working. Let's just get filled. Okay. Can we get filled? Okay, if we got filled, it'd be pretty much somewhere. So now we're averaging up. It's a form of, now you can see that there's a resistance line. So I like to sell at all the resistance lines. So that's 21, pretty much exactly. So I'm just going to put somewhere. Alright, so you can see how fast it drops. 1,100. I wasn't quick enough on it, but usually I am. So now it shows that I'm shorting it, which means if it goes down, I go up. It was down there, okay? I know. This is really hard because you have to like skip through it. I just want to show you as quickly as possible. So it's only 100 shares, which is really not that much because our day. Oh my gosh! It literally just. Oh shoot. There's issues. Alright, we're closed out 561. That's because we saw basically there's like 4 steps to it. You see what's possible on an NG20. You're like, alright, so that has an upward trend line, and it's at the very bottom of the next trend line. Let's buy UGAZ and then buy a DGAZ once it's done, which it is doing, and which we just did. So after you see something, hold on, I'm just going to scroll back. Sorry, it's so laggy. Alright, so we bought it when it was right there. We're like, okay, so it's going to go up. It's on an upward trend line. It's going to spike again. And then we went to UGAZ, and then you gotta wait for it. So that was at the middle VWAP. You can see that it went down, touch the middle VWAP. Okay, good. So there's two indicators that it's gonna go up. Now it's kind of low on the underbought side, oversold side. That's between 40 and 30 RSI, and you can see the MACD is starting to close, which means that it has a very, very high potential of going up, which we are just did. So you can see 4 stages: identification, on the the NGK20, and then the second part of the first step is to see if there's another indicator of it on the stock that you're trying to do, like UGAZ. So once you have those two indicators, you can move on to step 3, and that's managing your position size. And so now, just say I have, in this account, it's there's a lot of money in it. So let's just say if I went, all right, so now you can see UGAZ is going down. Let's just skip back a few. All right, so now you can see that's there. So now you need to manage your position size. So if I just buy a few, I'm going to just put some in the ladder, put some in the ladder. So now you can see that since it's averaging up, boom, give it a minute. So we saw something on Ogdn 20, and now you're going to watch this. Oh, it looks like it's going to pop up again. The MACD's closing. Everything is telling us that it's going to go up. All right, we're up $30, and now we're going to keep adding more to our position size once the people are there. So watch this. As it goes up, then we're going to do a second round. Wait for it. Okay, it's starting to go up. Now it's going to buy. It's averaging up our position size, as you can see. All right, we're up $114. Boom. 300. Another one. So now, you got to look for other resistance lines. So that's pretty much the only resistance line for right now. So now you can start averaging way up. There might be a few pullbacks, which it is doing pretty much right now, because it's really, really overextended and overbought in the RSI. So you can see that this one has a middle VWAP, so that's where our resistance is. But you can see that it's just going to push right through that since it doesn't really use it, like pretty much at all. So watch. UGAZ. I know, you just gotta wait a minute. It's at 3 times speed, but you can see like all the orders are starting to get higher on the buying side, and the level 2 is starting to show the buyers are starting to win and take it over. So now it's getting up there, starting to grow. It's at 193. Keep on growing. 400 something. Okay, boom. Once we're up there, 313. So that's the next resistance line, somewhere there. So at 2017, that's what we're going to sell at. 2117. So that's our goal. So now we have 1,300 shares there, and you can see that it's consistently making new highs, which means it's pretty easy to get there. So now you can just sell 1,300, and you'll get filled at right there. Let it rock and roll. And you can tell that because the RSI is really, really overextended right now. So I'm just going to get filled real fast. Filled. That's like a $600 trade right there. and that's from looking just at the RSI lines, the MACD lines. It's just a seeing thing. So I recommend doing this. Just trade 3 weeks doing exactly this, but not on demand. Go on the paper trading, do whatever the heck you want. But once you can consistently find profit and make profit, that's when you know I can do this for real. So now you can see, oh, look, a breakdown just happened. That's because it was overbought. So now you can see if you bought here, sold here. It's pretty simple. I mean, actually, it's not simple. It's really quite hard. Because you have to forecast like what things are going to be. And also, it doesn't happen every time. So some days will be good, some days will be bad. So now, since it's going up, I already made a trade the last time it was here. DGAZ. Alright. Alright, it's being stupid. Alright, so that's basically how you trade it. There's 4 steps. Identification on the basically the ETF that you're trading, which is either the DGAZ, UGAZ, and you have to have confirmation from the NG, and then you also have to have confirmation from the SMA line that you're trying to prove. And then managing your position size is step number 3. And then finding a point to exit, which is most of the time a resistance line, or if it's oversold, which is the RSI line.